So now we're going to talk about constants. The last video we discussed variables. Now let's talk about constants. What are constants? Okay, so let me create a new file. I'll call this constants.js. So what are constants in JavaScript? They are variables whose value cannot be reassigned after initialization. They are still variables. We're still on the variables. We're talking about constant now. But these are variables that they can be reassigned after their initialization. Once you have initialized them, you can't reassign them. You know, unlike before in our previous class, we're able to reassign the var. We change the value at a point. So, but for constants, we can't reassign them once they have been declared. So the value of an object, or maybe an array, or what that's been declared with constants, they cannot be changed. You can reference them. Okay, let's look at this. For instance, let's say I say const age is equal to 60. I cannot come and say let age equals to 70 or equals to 80. You can see it's telling me, if you place your mouse there, you see cannot redeclare block scoped variable age. Why? Because it's a constant. We can't do that. So as far as a constant, it can never be redeclared. So that's the way constant works in JavaScript. So for constants, we can redeclare. Once they have been declared, you can't redeclare them. I just want to make this clear so that in case we get to use constants in our project, which I'm very sure I'll be using it. So let's see if this works. If we say console.log, I'll say age. I'll save this. That's constant. We'll say node constants.js. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake. Constants. So you can see, why am I having problem? Oh, sorry, I put them in a folder called variable. So I didn't navigate to that particular folder. So cd variables, okay, variables. Probably have to go back to school to study some English. Variables. So if I come here and say node constants.js, now we'll get 60. Yes. So because we declare this as 60. The same thing we could do when we're doing a mathematical stuff. We could name our what's it called? We could name our pi. We can constant, others constant that will make use of a mathematical expression like our pi, like some standard stuff, right? Actually, I might not be able to remember a lot of things about mathematics, but I can tell you that's the way it works. Okay, so guys, so that will be all as regarding constants. So next we'll be talking about types. We're talking about data types in JavaScript. Thank you.